Hello, everyone. It's Ricky with Apple Valley Farm, and I think it's almost 3 o'clock. I wanted to go ahead and get things started and say hello, and we'll wait for a few people to get on here. I don't know how many people will show up today, but if you're here now, welcome to our first Facebook Live online class. I'm very excited about this. This is Doodling with Letters for kids. And if you're an adult, you can do it too. You know, that's okay. But this is going to be geared towards kids. If your kids can make their letters, they're good. And if they're bored, this is going to be hopefully a great thing for them. We just kind of thought that with all the corona stuff, you know, going on with everyone in a self-quarantine, we just wanted to try to do something that would give us all something to do. I was telling Krisha earlier that we don't really know if this is going to work. We don't know if people are going to like this. I think it'll be fun. I think people will like it. But we're just throwing stuff against the wall, just kind of seeing what works. We're roughly planning things out, and we're just throwing it out there, seeing what works. Hey, so anyway, here we are. We're going to roll with this. If you guys have got comments, questions, I will try very hard to monitor the screen so I can see what's going on. If I don't answer you right away, just remember I'm going to have the phone kind of above my head, pointing down at what we're doing. So I may not respond immediately, but I'll try to periodically check the phone just to make sure. Okay, so if anyone else comes in, it's okay. We're going to be kind of easing into this. This will be about a half-hour class. Again, this is Doodling with Letters for kids, and we're just going to take your common alphabet, and we're going to take those letters, and we're going to embellish those letters. I don't know if you know what embellish means. Embellish means we're going to take those things and we're going to add to them. We're going to do fun stuff to those letters and make them cool little creations. And then by the time we're done, once we get a little practice in, we're going to do our names. So hopefully by the time we're done with this, everyone will be able to make some really cool embellishments to their name. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And then so after we're done or during this, let me know how things are going. Send me pictures, shoot me some videos, post some things to our event page, and we will see how that goes. I am here in my junk room right now, which is kind of the workstation or the work studio. So if you're wondering what all this stuff is, this is all my junk. Anyway, all right, so we're about to get started. I'm going to flip the phone around, and we're going to start looking at our work area. So here we go. Okay. Bear with me a minute. We're going to get the phone in the cradle. There we go. Phone in the cradle. There we go. I think we are ready to do it to it. There we go. All righty. Let's get our work area centered here. There we go. Good. All righty. Doodling with letters. Here we go. Oh, wait, one more thing. Forgive me for the jostling around. I'm going to plug the phone in. That way we won't run out of any battery while we're doing this. All righty. Okay, hope everybody can see what I am doing. First, let me show you some of the stuff that I've got. The essential things are going to be just, obviously, some paper. You need some paper. I've got some typing paper. It doesn't have to be plain. It can be lined paper, just any paper. I'm going to use a Sharpie. This is just a regular fine point Sharpie. I also have an ultra-fine Sharpie, which I like for detail. And then I've got a fat one. And this has got a chisel point on it, so it's it's thin if you turn it one way, it's fat if you turn it another way. So those things, a pencil, and bam, that's all you really need. Now the extra stuff that I'm going to have a ruler. If you got a ruler, get that. I'm going to have an eraser. I like these gum erasers instead of the eraser on the pencil, because look at there, it just wears out. So this does a much better job. I like this. You don't have to have it, but I like it. Colored pencils. This is just extra stuff. I've got some gel pens, and then I've got some colored Sharpies, and so we may use those. We may just do in black and white, but anyway, we've got all that stuff. You can use any of that stuff, or you can use crayons or colored markers or anything like that if you want to do that. But mainly, we just want to start with a Sharpie, okay? A pencil and a Sharpie. All right, let's get started. Hey, Vicky, glad you're watching. All righty. And again, so as we get ready to get started here, if you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I will try to keep an eye on everything. I don't see any comments popping up yet, so let me make sure. Okay, I think we're set up to be able to see comments. All right. Vicky, I see that you're here, though, so that's great. And I see we've got, oh, hey, Jenny, good to see you. I see we've got about 8 people watching. Yay, that's great. Hey, Robin, good to see you, too. I'm going to try to keep an eye on everything. Just so I tell you one more time again, the camera is above my head for the most part, so I may not see the screen all the time. But I'll try to keep an eye on things that are popping up here. So if you have questions, let me know, and I'll try to address those as quickly as I can when they come up. Okay, first thing I want you guys to do is let's just start with a letter. Okay, we're just going to do like, I'm going to do a letter A. Hey, Jackie, how are you? Okay, I'm going to do a letter A. Now, let me tell you how I'm going to draw this out. I'm not going to draw it with a lot of pressure. I'm going to do it with some light pressure. And this is what we call a gesture drawing. Okay, a gesture means that we're just doing the beginnings of it. So you can see my A, it's very light. This is just a basic little A. That's what I want to do with it. Now, hey Angela, how are you? Okay, we're going to embellish this just a little bit. Let's say, do this with me. Let's take this A, and I'm going to curve this around, maybe make a little spiral there out of it. We'll do something like that. Now, this leg of the A, I want to make it fat. There. I'm going to make that a fat leg right there. Now we can start really doing a few other things. I'm going to put, you don't have to do all this, but I'm just going to start adding some fun little things. I'm going to add like a little circle up here. I might even do some little something shining out around it. Maybe I might stretch this out a little bit. Maybe I might make this center thing curve a little. Oh, and then maybe I'll put some lines in here like that. Okay, I'm liking where this is going. This is the idea of what we're going to be doing. Hey, Jay, how are you doing? Okay, I'm going to get my marker now. I'm going to get my Sharpie, and now let's start to make this permanent, okay? I'm going to go back over some of the pencil stuff that I drew, and I'm going to start making it permanent. Like this. You see what I'm doing? Now I'll take this on down. Maybe like that. Stretch this on over here. Look at that. Oh boy. Now let's do our middle thing. Ooh, we can even do a little thing like that. Let me put my shiny stuff up here. Hello, Cretia. I think I know you. All right. Let's say I'll put another little circle inside the circle. How's that? Down through here, I'm going to put some lines. And I'm just going to go down through here like this. Here we go. Oh, I'm liking this so far. Okay, you don't have to do it with your fat one, but I'm going to get the fat one. I'm going to color in like every other one of these. And now, hey, this does not have to be perfect. We're just having a good time with this. I mean, just having fun, doing some random stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect. And this is basically it. Hey, Megan, how you doing? Okay, this is, in general, what we're doing. We can even add more stuff to this if we want to. Oh, we can add some color to it if we wanted to do that. Let's get a red here. We could even do some little red squiggles up here like that. We might even do a green. I'm going to squiggle some green in there in between this. We can do all kinds of cool, fun things to make our letter interesting and fun. And this is just an idea for what we can do with the letter A. Maybe, let's just say real quick, maybe you don't want to do it like that. Maybe you want to do an A that's more untraditional, where we're doing it like this. And we're doing an A like that. What could we do with that? Hey, Julie, now we can do some other cool things. Maybe we can, do some little things up here. Maybe we put some feet down here on it. Something like that. Maybe we curve the inside of it a little like this. Who knows what kind of funky things we can do with our letter. Maybe we put some hair up on top of it like this. Maybe we give it some ears. We can do all kinds of fun things like that. Maybe we can make this into a mouth. I don't know. We could do all kinds of interesting things with our letters to make them fun and interesting. All right. If you guys, hey Cretia, if you guys have questions about what we're doing, please ask them. Hey, if I miss your question, ask me again. But if you've got pictures of what you're already doing, I would love to see them. You can always share that stuff with me if you want to. Okay, now that we've kind of gotten our feet wet, we're going with these letters. Now, I want us to do our names. Okay, obviously your name's not going to be my name, but I want you to write your name in some big letters across the page. Now, before you do that, thank you, Angela, that was so sweet. Before you do that, you don't have to just write like Ricky across here like that. Maybe you want to write Ricky in a curve like that. Or who knows, maybe you want to write one big letter, one small, one big, one small. Who knows? You may want to do a lot of interesting, different little things. That's completely up to you. I know what I'm going to do. I like a curve like this. So I'm going to make mine like this. That's how I want my name to be, kind of in a little wave right there like that. You can do that if you want to. You don't have to, but that's what I'm going to do. Now, I know for one, I'm going to make this R I'm going to make that guy fat. I'm going to make my eye fat. Of course, up here, I've got to do something with the dot on my eye. Angela, my brain does not shut off. We just go to sleep, put it on pause. Alrighty, I'm going to make this be a sun. There, that could be a sun, right? Something like that. Now for the C, look at this. Let's see. We want to make it fat, but I don't want to make the whole thing fat. I just want to make one side of it fat. I'm just going to make one part of the letter fat. How's that? Okay, that's a good start. Now you can do that if you want to. You can make animals out of your letters. You can make flowers. You can make vegetables. You could turn them into Minecraft characters. You can do anything like that that you want to do. Actually, oh, that gave me a great idea. This could be, my eye could be, look at this. It could be a lightsaber. Look at that. So if I do, uh-oh, are you guys there? Sorry, my phone rang and I don't know why. It should not have rang. Anyway, look, I'm going to make this. Look at this. It's so easy. You see what I'm doing? And then I'm going to take this. I'm going to do that. Now, I can make this be like a lightsaber. Is that fun? Okay, maybe not. I thought it was a great idea. So my eye is a lightsaber. Okay, maybe that, okay, I like the idea. Now, I'm going to go on down here, finish up my R. I'm going to make my R leg a little curvy there. Something like that. I'm going to put, let's say some zigzags in here. Something like that. I'm going to use some green there. I'm going to put some green dots here and there randomly. You never know. I'm going to bring this guy on out. We'll color him in a little bit. How are we doing? Is everybody doing okay? Are we working on this? There we go. I'll put a little different design in there like that. So there's my R, there's my I. My C, what could my C be? Oh, maybe my C could be, here, let's do this. I'm going to do it, I'm going to turn it around like this. I'm going to make it a little fat on the inside like that. And now I'm going to turn this into some teeth. There, I'll put some teeth on it. I'll put an eyeball up here. Give it a little eyebrow. How's that? I'll put him some hair up here too. How's this going? Is everybody drawing? Is everybody creating some cool stuff? I hope you are. Let me know how it's going. And I'm going to give him, here, we'll put some red up there so he'll have red hair, something like that. Hey, Ann, how are you? Here, I'm going to give this guy some legs and some feet. How's that? We'll do that. And then we might as well give him some hands. How's that? There's my C. Okay, now, okay. K, okay, on the K. Let's see. I'm going to curve my K a little. Let's do that. Let's curve the K. Let's say we put a drop at the ends of the K. Can we do that? We could do that. In here, I'm going to put some little swirlies in there. There. We could do some little swirlies. Oh, being creative in the oh yeah. I see, coming up with snacks and meals. That is a great thing. So, hey, tell me this, while we're drawing and while we're just doodling and coming up with some really fun stuff here, what kinds of things have you guys been doing while you're doing the whole quarantine thing? Because this has been so unusual, right? So what are you doing to stay busy? What are you doing to make sure that you're not getting bored? Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? And let's see. I'm going to put, I'll put a little circle up here. How's that? Maybe a little circle down here. Something like that. And maybe I'll put some dots down here like this too. Could do all kinds of neat little things. So yeah, what kinds of things have you guys been doing to stay busy during all of the self-quarantine? Because I know it's been a challenge to stay busy. It's been a challenge for me to make sure that I'm finding stuff to do. We're watching a lot of TV, but you don't have to be watching TV. You know, I've been playing my piano and the guitar a lot. We're doing a lot of stuff for our church remotely. And, of course, we're doing stuff like this. Let's say on the Y, I'm going to swoop this guy down like that. You could do that, right? I'm going to go ahead and connect this to it. Something like that. Now, let's see. Maybe we could make this guy right here be like a checker box kind of thing. And, let's see. Oh, what about this? We could, hey, Krista, how you doing? We could color in, a few of these boxes in some colors. And then come back and do some more in maybe, let's say, another color. Look at there. Krista, this is blue and red. This is like a dragon thing, right? All right. I'm going to mess it up, though. I'm going to put some green in here, too. All right. The green, little bits and pieces here and there. Anyway, we could do stuff like that. Let's say down here, who knows? What could we do down here? This could be a swing, right? So this could be like the seat of a swing. So we could have someone sitting here. Let's draw their face. Ta-da! We'll draw their body. They're sitting there. Let's say they're sitting in the swing. Here's their arms. They'll be holding on to a rope. There you go. Now they're swinging. Is that okay? We could do that. Now, and let's make this guy even a little more curly right over here. We can do something along those lines like that. Now, with all of this, and you can just go crazy with this. You can do all kinds of fun, cool little things and doodle your letters, so you can doodle your name into something really, really cool and interesting like this. Now, for me, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to take my eraser, and now I'm going to go back, and I'm going to erase some of my pencil marks, just because I don't like for them to be there. And you can just do this. Just do it lightly over it. You don't have to get crazy. I'm doing this. The ink from the Sharpies or your markers or whatever, they dry pretty easily, or pretty quickly, I should say. If you used colored pencils, you may want to try to skip this step. Even if you used colored pencils, you can still get some of the pencil marks in the areas where you haven't colored with the colored pencil. So we can erase these pencil marks there, and we just make it look neat. You just make it look, kind of tidy it up a little bit. Something like that. But this is why, as I was telling you before, when we use our pencil, we did a gesture drawing, or we drew very lightly, because I knew I was going to come back and I was going to erase this stuff later. And the gesture drawing, part of the beauty of it is it gives me, hey Candace, how are you? It gives me the ability to go back and easily erase without a lot of trouble. There we go. So I'm gonna say that's pretty good for now. And now we can take this. There. Oh. And that, Jack, that is looking awesome. All right. Hey, if you guys are doing stuff, I want to see it. So I don't know if you've got the ability. I don't know if you've got the ability to post a picture here. I'm really not sure how that works with Facebook Live. But if you don't, hey, that's cool. But I would still love to see what you're able to come up with. Maybe you've already finished it as I was doing this. Maybe you're going to work on it a little more after we finish up. Either way, it doesn't matter. Just do what you do. There's no schedule. There's no time clock. Take your time. Do your thing. Make it fun. Have a blast with it. And just let your creativity come out. Take all the time you need. Be as creative. Be as elaborate as you want to be. Or you can be really, really simple. Before we finish up here, and I think we're getting pretty close on time, I want to show you a couple of other things that you could use. All right? This is one, I'll show you one thing before we finish up. This is one of my favorite things right here. I love a banner. Okay, I'm gonna do it with my pen for the most part. Draw kind of a lazy S right there. Draw another lazy S right below it. See that? Now, I don't want to connect these with a straight line. I'm going to kind of curve it in just a little. I'm going to curve this one in just a little. Now, I'm going to take my pencil, and you see this part of this S here. I want to use my pencil and do a gesture drawing. I want to come on out with it like that. Oh, look at that. Is that really neat? Now look at watch what we're doing. So we're gonna, oh, I'm sorry. No, not there. Do it up here. I want to come out and make another S right there. Do you see what I just did? Now, there we go. Now down here, we're going to imagine that we're doing another one. All right? But I only want to draw this line right there. Now, I'm going to connect these two, and I'm going to draw this line here. Now, look at there. It looks like that thing is just waving. Is that neat? I like it. That's one of my favorite parts. I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to connect this. And I'm going to connect that. Look at that. Now up under here, we can put some shadows with some lines. Because see, those are up under our banner. Put some shadows up under there. Now I can put whatever I want to right here. Like we can do the word amazing. Something like that. And then we can embellish that. We can put some shiny something around it like that. We can doodle some things like that. We can embellish this. We can make it really fun and really cool. You could do that. You could put your name in there and then embellish those letters. You could do some doodles like that. The banner is my favorite thing. I love to make the banner. And you can get really creative with it, and you can make the banner do all sorts of things. But we might want to leave that for another class. Hey, as a matter of fact, let's do that. I'm going to leave this for the next time maybe we get together. Maybe we'll do a class on doodling banners, and we'll do 3 or 4 different banners so you can learn and get good at that, and then you can add those into your drawings and your doodles. Okay, hey guys, I am going to say that is the end of that. I think we had a lot of fun doing this. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did, and I really appreciate everyone who joined us and participated. I hope you were able to make some fun things. Please post your pictures and share them with me. I would love to see what you did. And don't think, hey, oh no, that wasn't good enough, I'm not going to oh, don't think that. Show me. I want to see what you did. I want to see, even if it's not finished, I want to see what you did. So share that with me. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys are being safe. Be smart. Stay inside, or at least stay at home. Don't go anywhere you don't have to go. Of course, wash your hands. Be smart. Be safe. Have fun. And I will see you the next time we get together. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you next time.